Even if you have no interest in planes, you've got to admit this is impressive. Solar Impulse set a record last July when it flew across the United States. Not the first plane to do that, of course, but definitely the first to do it without a single drop of fuel in its tanks. In fact, all that plane needed was this: sunlight, perhaps the most natural form of fuel there is, enough to power its solar batteries and keep it in the air. And that trip across the US was deemed such a success that now, here in Switzerland, back where it all began, they've made a sequel. And here it is, premiered on Wednesday. The name not so imaginative, Solar Impulse, is now merely Solar Impulse 2, but the ambitions certainly are. Its wingspan the same as a Boeing 747. This is a huge craft, covered in 17,000 solar cells, yet weighing just 1.5 tons. The plan is to fly this around the world and do it in less than a year's time.
You can take off with empty batteries in the morning, fly the entire day, climb to 9,000 meters, the altitude of the airliners, fill up the batteries, and in the evening you could land and give this energy to the grid or use it for your home, for your car. So during the day, more you fly, more energy you get.
The pilot needs to be comfortable with their own company. There is barely any room to stretch, let alone fit another one in. There'll be no heating, no pressurized cabin here. This is a feat of endurance in a machine favouring aerodynamics over comfort.
The airplane's so big, so light, flying slow, with only one pilot. That's the technical price we have to pay to have an unlimited endurance. Thanks to this, the plane can fly forever.
This plane's journey begins in just a few weeks with test flights over Switzerland. Its big trip around the world is expected to take 20 days all in all, and solar planes may never even be adopted commercially. The pilots, the sponsors, the airlines are all waiting to see if this takes off. Lavelle, Al Jazeera, near Bern in Switzerland.